So in this, I'm going to assume that you've downloaded R. If you want to find R, the way to look at it on the internet, look for it in the internet, is to search for either the words R project or else for CRAN, or both, and it'll tell you, CRAN in particular will tell you how to download it. Or if you say, I'd like to download R, and search Google that, you'll be fine. So let's say here's an R console. I'm going to show how to do a Bootstrap very quickly. So let's say I have several numbers in my data and I want to put them in the computer. So I will first put my data. One way to do it is C and just type the data in. If it's not a big data set, let's say here's all the data I have. Okay, how about, there we go. Okay, so that's my data. Let me take a look at it. Yep, there it is right there. By the way, if I wanted to calculate things about it, like the mean or variance, I could do that easily enough, standard deviation. But I want to do a bootstrap of the mean. So I want to bootstrap 95% confidence interval for the mean. So the first thing I do is I set up a really big vector, maybe 1,000 things in it, and I'll call it resampled mean. Why not? I can call anything I want, and I'm going to fill it full of NAs and maybe 10,000 of them. There we go. So that's a big vector with 10,000 spots. Then I'll just put my loop, I in 1 to 10,000, and each time I go in the loop, I will, I'll take a temporary resample, which I'll take sample. That's a function that samples from my data. I'm going to sample a size the same size as my data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here's very important, I'm going to replace sample with replacement when I'm doing bootstrapping, or else you'd never get a different sample each time. And now every time so this is going to create a sample every time it loops, a resample, and then I'm going to compute the mean of that. Put it in the ith spot, and mean of temp, and I'll close it. And it ran. If I want to look at a histogram of the results, it's resampled mean. Oop, there it is right there. Wow, that's not very normal looking distribution. Let's get rid of that. But that's okay. I just have to take the upper and lower 2.5% to get a 95% confidence interval. So I'll go quantile. I'm going to do a help, just to make sure I'm doing it in the right order. Watch this. Help, or help is the same thing as question mark. Quantile. Oops, here's the description. Generic function quantile. Okay, the data goes first and the probabilities go next. Good. So I'll go quantile, resampled mean, and I'll take the lower 2.5%, and I'll take the upper 2.5%. Okay, there's my confidence interval. 95% confidence interval from the Bootstrap is 4.428 up through 22.57. And that's it. How easy is that? That's the whole code right there. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.